Hoviers. I got two sodas by the same company. Teddy's. Teddy's root beer, artificially flavored. And we have Teddy's sarsaparilla, naturally flavored. Now, I always wondered what's the difference between root beer and sarsaparilla? They taste so similar. And when it comes to root beers, different root beers also have like different tastes. Like A&W doesn't taste like Mug. Mug doesn't taste like Barks. Barks doesn't taste like Teddy's. Teddy's doesn't taste like Dad's. That's the great thing about root beers. They have a variety of flavors. So when it comes to the difference between root beer and sarsaparilla, it's kind of hard to tell. Just because all these root beers have different flavors. Some might taste more like sarsaparilla, some might taste less like sarsaparilla. So we've come to a somewhat rare thing to see. It is a company that sells both a root beer and a sarsaparilla. Now, historically, the main difference between these two is that this uses sassafras root, which uses saffrol as far as I believe, and because saffrol is a banned substance, that is why it's artificially flavored, because you usually have to use artificial sassafras flavoring in root beer, but there are some root beers that use natural flavors, but this one is artificially flavored. And sarsaparilla uses the sarsaparilla root, which isn't banned like sassafras. That's why it's more naturally flavored. Now we're gonna try these. I have a palate cleanser right here. It's a cheddar. Take the palate cleanser. Okay. We're gonna try the root beer first. First smell. Smells like root beer. Smells pretty good. Let's try it. Teddy's root beer first. Oh. Swap. So far, the root beers I've had on this channel, this one tastes the most like those root beer barrel candies that you get. I used to have when I was younger. That's kind of what this tastes like. That's a pretty nice flavor. This one's a bit more on the rooty side. I think out of all root beers I've ever had, this one has the most like licorice flavor to it. Okay. I have that in my mind, that flavor in my mind. I'm gonna take the palate cleanser. Palate cleanser. Oh, very dry. I'm gonna try sarsaparilla. This is usually my go-to. I get this more than the root beer usually. For smell, honestly, It doesn't have that much of a smell. Not as much as a aroma as a root beer. I don't really smell anything. Let's try it out. That is sarsaparilla. It definitely has more of a mellow, smoother taste. Yeah, very different. Very different. I could taste some similarities more in the aftertaste, but this is definitely a more milder and mellow taste. I feel it's more of a vanilla taste and more of the sassafras and rootiness, like licoriceiness, is more of like the aftertaste, and this has more of a vanilla flavor. It's pretty good. Also has a little bit of a bitterness as well on top. It's mostly sweetness, but a tiny bit of bitterness as well. It's pretty good. I honestly like that dichotomy there. It's very smooth. I think this would go more well with like a drink. This is good as a drink to have with food. Now I think the root beer is more of kind of like just a casual ice cold drink to have while just lounging. I'm gonna try both. I'm gonna try the root beer again. Close this more properly. No palate cleanser. I'm just gonna go straight in. Yeah, this one's definitely more strong flavor. And sarsaparilla more mellow. So now we've answered the age-old question. Now that we've have a company that sells both, we can see the big differences between the two drinks. Uh, I think they're both pretty good, sarsaparilla and a root beer. Uh, I've learned a lot in researching this and then finally trying it myself. I've had both of these drinks separately and thought they tasted very similar, but once you take them back to back with a great cheddar palate cleanser, you can see the main differences between the drinks. They're different. Anyway, that's it. That's how I broke my fast. So I'm gonna actually eat real food now. Go eat real food now. See you guys next year. Peace.